Welcome one and all to Bike Racing Without Mercy. Today we present a couple of contrasting climbs in the sublime Maritime Alps. First up, Col de Braus.
Alright, let's go for it then.
Transitioning us 500 metres up over 10 kilometres from Nice, the fifth largest city in France, all the way to a bird's nest presiding over exceptional Mediterranean vistas. The climb provides a rare transition from urban elegance. Nice was, after all, a much-loved holiday destination by the British aristocracy and also our monarchs, onwards to semi-rural beauty, which intensifies as we head out to a land of milk and honey and the ascent of the sublime Col de Braus. And I am assured my pronunciation of Col de Braus is correct. My trip to the French Riviera with Paul was part of a few days hard cycling training in preparation for the Haute Route Crans Montana, culminating in my max effort attempt on Lance Armstrong's Col de la Madone in order to assess the fitness gain.
My legs feel like rocks today.
Can I confide in you? I'm starting to feel my age, and I found it a tough road to make my way back from the injuries and have been beset by a massive work schedule and travel, 2 severe chest infections, one in December, the other in January, and then very inconveniently, the bank I work for going bust. And for sure, the aggregation of the years and the setbacks and the stress have sometimes taken a toll on my enthusiasm to embrace the discomfort needed to progress on the bike. And here, as we commence Col de Braus after a tough day prior, I was struggling to hook up the power and the mental fortitude. Luckily, the combination of this being my only chance to train outside on the climb's pre-Haute route and the carrot and stick provided by Paul gradually prevailed.
But your body just doesn't want to do it.
Given the legs and lungs were a little bit unwilling today, it was time to trust in the process and let the power gradually find me rather than me stubbornly chase it. The Col is a climb of steps, a veritable foxtrot. Steep, shallow, steep, steep, shallow. So easy to figure out where to invest the power.
Beautiful.
And the bird's nest views of the Mediterranean are well worth the effort, as you can see now.
Yeah, that's it. About another minute even downhill.
I clocked in at just under 31 minutes, averaging 19 kmh, 243 watts, and that was decent given how I felt at the beginning. And for sure, like a good Bordeaux, I got better with time.
Yeah, that was a real shock to the system as we started. But I could gradually... So Col de Braus is in a bank, and I present to you Monaco in all of its glory, and atmospheric as well, with a little mist rising upwards. Loving that. But Paul, we're not going to cycle through Monaco, are we?
No, I don't like Monaco. Way too busy.
Why do you not like Monaco, Paul?
Too much cars, too many people, too built up, too noisy.
Paul likes the good life. Solitude on the bike.
Yep, look behind you. Complete quiet.
Yeah. That's a nice looking hairpin, but we're going back that way to hit which climb again?
Col de Braus.
Col de Braus.
Relax now and enjoy the transition to the town of Pay and then the descent to Pay Le Grave. It translates as pay on the ground. The descent to Pays le Grave is lovely, but the climb back up to Pays is much better, and it's part of the Paris-Nice race, and I completed it twice. The climb, of course, not the race. We then made our way onwards to Lescarnes, which is the charming medieval gateway to the Col de Braus with its many hairpins and even its own commune 25% of the way up.
Bit of a track downhill.
And behind me, behold, a magnificent boulangerie-patisserie in the town of Lescarnes. We sampled its wares the day before, and I provide a little taste of that at the end of the video.
Big brown bill. That is for you.
The bridge, well, it is in fact a viaduct with 11 arches, each 40 metres high, and it's still in use today by a train each day that takes folk as far away as Italy. Well, that's not too far actually. The Col de Braus starts innocuously, and it's maybe even a little bit boring once the excitement of Lescarnes and its viaduct have slunk away into the distance. But from 3 kilometres in, it provides unending joy, starting here with its very own village or commune, the Tour de Lescarnes with 300 citizens. It's truly uplifting to ride through. I've never been a big one for this, and I'm not going to say please do like and subscribe anymore. You do whatever you're gonna do.
There's false flats where you can recover a bit later.
And onwards to the false flat, and feeling here in much better nick than on Col d'Es. Power at this point was consistent, in and around the 250 to 260 watt range, i.e. 4 watts a kilogram.
Now keep pushing TC, come off at the top here, then focus on speed up. 3 seconds.
And also starting to enjoy managing my resources and avoiding overflow into the red. Albeit, later on in the climb, the Tony Martin face, as you'll see, did deteriorate somewhat.
So 4k to go, embrace the sensation, don't just be weak in the mind. Yeah, better, good.
You can see now why the Monte Carlo rally sometimes passes through here. And before you ask, yes, the Col has indeed graced the Tour de France with its presence 27 times. But the last time was 1961? Come on, ASO. Surely you can create a very fine summit finish with geology and vistas such as this?
Yeah, nice, good response. 4 more hairpins, stay tight.
And a few of you may ask, why not enjoy the climb at endurance pace? Yeah, I could indeed cycle at endurance, but it's not in my nature. My preference when on the bike is to give it my best on the climb. For me, it's an intoxicating addiction to manage my pacing and resources right to the limit of my red. A personal battle in epic surroundings.
Nice, pretty good. Nice. Now he starts to dig in. Right, now we dig in. Get relaxed as you can. I will. Get the speed up. Yeah, good. Nice, good. Just keep edging your way back. Come on, embrace it, push through. Seconds.
Just shy of 35 minutes and just over 17 kilometers an hour, 1,100 VAM. That was decent for me on the back of Col d'Es, but clearly a hell of a lot more work to do pre-Crans Montana.
Oh dearie, dearie, dearie me, the mother of all dearie me's. That was max effort for me currently. I reckon averaged about 255, 256 watts, so just over 4 watts a kilogram. Having done Col d'Es prior, a good 1,600 meters of climbing in the legs right now, I think, something like that anyway. But proper lady to get it done. And Paul, as ever, thank you for making me man up and keep the chain tight. Much appreciated. And the smell of burning clutches over there is intense, but I do wish a Porsche would just put my bike on the boot and drive me home right now. Cheers. Decisions, decisions. Boulangerie et pâtisserie. Which would it be? Find out. Well, Paul has decided to go light and he's gone avec le boulangerie and also, of course, a coffee. I myself, I've gone in between. Pain au chocolat and, of course, the standard vanilla croissant. Vanilla.